Hey, so I'm Misfit. I've had a few questions about my tongue split, so I figured I would make a video explaining my experience. I got it done March 4th. It is now March 19th. So far my speech has gotten pretty much back to normal. There's only a few words that you can kind of tell a list, but for the most part, I can't really say that I've had much trouble talking. I haven't gotten the feeling back in the tips just yet, so trying to say certain words is hard only because I can't feel that part of my tongue. That's supposed to come back. The nerves have to regenerate and stuff like that, so some people I've heard get it back within a few weeks. Some people it takes a couple months. I've read up a few forums before I got the procedure done, so it's nothing I went in blind knowing. The swelling for the first 3 days I think was the worst. So like to map everything out, the first like 7 days. The first day, I think the pain really kicked in. Not even really the pain, just the discomfort. Didn't really kick in until about an hour after I left. I think that was my mouth trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Other than that, sleeping was fine. The inflammation in my tongue swelled pretty big, which is normal, but that really is what created most of the discomfort. The second day, it got a little bit worse than that. You felt like a soreness where like your tongue connects to your jaw, I guess you could say, like that muscle. It's a lot, there's more to your tongue than just the part that you can stick out of your mouth. So the muscle that's underneath felt really sore. It wasn't even really my throat, it was just right underneath your chin. And a few people that have gotten it done after hearing about me getting it done have asked me questions wondering if that's normal, and it's normal. I got mine done in Monroe, Michigan by a friend of mine that works for Theater Bazaar with us, and he's been doing it for like 15 years, so I made sure that I was going to someone that could answer my questions and explain the process to me, and he was pretty awesome. And did it really like smoothly. I was in and out maybe 15-20 minutes, what with like talking and stuff, so really easy. Ice was really nice the first 3 days because it helped the inflammation a lot. So like what worked easiest for me was just holding a cup and running an ice cube on both sides of my mouth, because I've never really been able to like hold an ice cube in my mouth, so I just kind of like ran it through. I think I woke up once. The first night I woke up, and then the second night I woke up once and did the ice thing for maybe like 15 minutes. That helped a lot. Drooling was pretty extreme. I don't think I've drooled so much in my life, and it was pretty consistent and constant the entire time. So if that's something that like you can't power through, that definitely tested my patience. I pretty much slept with a towel on my pillow and like let it happen because trying to fight it was redundant. It's done pretty well though. I think stitches were supposed to be taken out day 10. After maybe the 4th or 5th day, when I could actually have more mobility in my tongue, I was trying to articulate words more and eat, so I could feel the stitches kind of like tug, and a few of them popped, which is fine. It's the first, like, I texted the guy that did it, and I texted Josh, and he was like, that's fine. It's really just those first couple days that those stitches you're not supposed to obviously take them out, but the popping of a couple were okay. I just pulled those straight through when they popped. I didn't have to go get them removed after maybe 6 or 7 days. Most of them were, I didn't realize most of them were already popped and just chilling, so I just pulled them through. I think there was only one that I cut myself, and I could just see the knot and just cut the knot and pulled it through, so that was okay. You have to mouthwash after eating and drinking everything, other than water, for the first like 4 weeks, so I've been using a lot of mouthwash. Other than that, a lot of people have asked if my taste buds were affected at all. And other than me not having the sensation in the tip of my tongue, I haven't noticed any taste difference. everything's been fine. I don't have any heat or cold sensitivity. I haven't been able to do, I've noticed the other day, so this is 2 weeks since the procedure, I can only move my right side up and down. I can't simultaneously move them. So like, I guess I'll show a few of them. So firstly, this is my tongue. And I like doing the whole like licking your lips thing because I saw a few people do that prior to me getting it done. And I can do the clapping. And then this is me trying to move one side and not the other. So it works better if I like, for some reason it just wants to migrate when I do it. So I don't know why it wants to get on that side of my mouth in order to move it, but I haven't really tried flexing it as much. I can do like a zoom in. So it's pretty cool. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to message me. I'm trying to think of anything else that people have asked. I think that's about it. The procedure itself, I know, is different for everybody. No one should really be doing the cauterizing anymore. That's like something they used to do long time ago, to my knowledge. He pretty much just split it and then sutured it, so it was a pretty simple process. The process itself took really, like, no time at all. Cutting the tongue took like 30 seconds, and then sewing it was what maybe took like 10 minutes. So yeah, other than that, it was pretty simple. Eating, I didn't even want to attempt. My tongue is really long, so I felt like any food that was giving me a hard time to try and maneuver around in my mouth, I didn't want to accidentally bite my tongue, so I just avoided it altogether. I stuck to tomato soup, and I blended a lot of stuff, so my protein shakes and stuff like that, I try to stay up on my nutrition because that helped a lot too. I like blended carrots and spinach and stuff like that and drank it, and that helped. I feel like you'll get like flu-like symptoms from stress and the trauma of it in your mouth, so make sure that you stay up on your nutrition. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to follow my Instagram under Your Misfit Toy. Other than that, happy tongue splitting.